And I guarantee you, I don't guarantee you. What am I talking about? Guarantee. Nope, I'm not promising you either. You will probably like this. I'm telling you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chanel, and today we're going to be talking about all the fragrances that I purchased in January. That's right. So if you guys are interested in hearing all the fragrances that I bought, then just keep on watching. Okay, really quick before we get started, please go ahead and subscribe if you like fragrance and beauty and lifestyle, but mostly fragrance related videos. Go ahead and subscribe, girl. We are happy to have you here. Also, please like the video too if you like it. I am trying to grow my channel and I need your help. I need your help. Your help. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into these perfumes. So I did purchase quite a few perfumes in the month of January. It is now January 23rd, and I am filming this video because I'm not buying any more perfumes for the rest of the month. Now come February 1st, that's a different story. But right now we're not buying any more until February. Some of these perfumes I have already talked about and I've given you my first impressions on. I'll give you a follow-up of what I think about these. And then some of these I've never even mentioned and I'm just going to talk to you about them. So let's get into these fragrances. Yes. Okay. I did go on Zara and order a couple of fragrances. I'll start off with this one. This is the Zara Woman in Gold. This is a perfume that has peach, it has ylang ylang, it has jasmine, and it also has like amber musk at the bottom. This is not really my favorite. This is not my cup of tea type of scent. So this is not a bad scent. That peach is very bitter at the top though. This is not like a bright peach. This is like a bittery peach. I don't know. Something about it just kind of leans Bath and Body Work-ish to me. This is one of those scents that you would wear when you get out of the shower, like fresh out of the shower. This is the type of scent that it reminds me of. It definitely has like that fruity floral aspect to it, kind of fresh, but it's just not really my cup of tea. I think it's the jasmine in here that's just not really vibing with me. I'm not mad that I bought this, but it's not one of my favorites. So that is the Zara Woman Gold. Next fragrance that I'm going to talk about is the Zara Tobacco Collection Intense Dark Exclusive. So I actually got two of them. I got the Zara Tobacco Collection Rich Warm Addictive, and this is the Intense Dark Exclusive. This one smells very masculine. These came together in a set. I think these two were like 30 bucks. It's kind of like a freshy type scent. This has some tobacco, it has tonka bean, it has black pepper, it has apple, it has mint, cashmere wood, basil, and bergamot. I smell the mint, I smell that basil, and I smell that black pepper. This smells like Irish Spring soap to me. I don't know, I get that Irish springy bar of soap smell to this. Smells kind of masculine. Not a huge fan of this. Not my favorite, but I'm glad to have this. It's not a bad scent. I do like it, just not on me. Okay, but the next one that I got, this is the Zara Tobacco Collection Rich Warm Addictive. Now this one, ooh, this one smells so good to me. It's so sweet. This is a honey, like just straight up honey. This is scoop that honey out of, like drizzle it in your tea type honey. This is honey on your toast type honey. It's a very thick, sticky, syrupy type honey. And I freaking love this. I love this so much. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty to me. So this one has honey, it has coconut, it has tobacco, it has sandalwood, and it has cedar. I'll be honest, the main thing that I smell is honey. I barely get any of the tobacco. I get a little bit of the coconut, just a little bit. It's not a big note. I get it though, but I get a lot of honey and it's so pretty. I absolutely love this one. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I got this one. It smells so good, so delectable. The longevity on this, whew, girl, it ain't gonna last. I don't know if it's just me, if I go anosmic to it or what, but I feel like this just does not last very long. But for the price of this, for the price for both bottles, it was $30. I will douse myself in this. I will have no issues at all with this. It smells delicious. Love this one. Okay, so the next fragrance that I did purchase is the Van Cleef and Arpels Orchidee Vanille. I did post a video on this giving you my thoughts, my first initial impressions. Let me kind of give you a recap. This is a classic case of me overhyping up something and me like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be the greatest thing, and then getting it and being let down. So the scent is not bad at all. I actually have been wearing this a lot. Like ever since I got it, I've been wearing it a lot. You can see I put a pretty good dent in it. I've been wearing it and really testing it out. One thing I'm going to say about this is a very light scent for sure. For sure. It is a very light scent. However, it lasts a long time. This has like longevity. So this to me is a very chocolate. It's an orange chocolate vanilla. Does that make sense? It has a very citrusy opening, and then as it dries down, you get a lot of that chocolate, and then you get that vanilla at the end. It's very pretty, very creamy, not a very deep vanilla, but a very nice vanilla. Just it's very light. It's not a beast mode type fragrance at all. Just be warned about that. If you go in there expecting it to be like super intense, super beast mode, everybody's gonna smell you. No, this is definitely a skin scent, but a beautiful one. I like to pair these two together. This is the Imaginary Authors A Whiff of a Waffle Cone, and I put this on top of that, and you get this like chocolate ice cream cone. It smells really good. I don't knock it till you try it. Very happy that I have it. No complaints. Let's go to the next one. The next one that I got the Shagaf Oud, the Swiss Arabian Shagaf Oud. And y'all, I was looking at Yummy 411's video talking about Middle Eastern fragrances and like, you know, starter kit type thing. And she mentioned Shagaf Oud. I actually had bought this before. For me, as a person who is still, their nose is still developing and I'm still not really appreciating those deep, thick, heavy scents. I'm not there yet. This was kind of intense for me. It was, for sure. When I first sprayed this, I was like, yep, that's not it. We're not gonna do it. We're just not gonna do it. That oud, it definitely hits you. It's not a very like stinky oud. It's a sweet oud, but it's intense. It almost smells medicinal a little bit. Like when I first smelled it, I was like, whew, kind of intense. It has that rose, and that rose starts to come in and it smells so good. I'm like, I'm gonna spray it, but whew, this whole corner is gonna be smelling like Shagaf Oud. This thing was cheap too. Like I am surprised how cheap this was, and for it to perform the way it does. That that oud is very strong in the beginning. There is that pretty rose and that praline. I don't know what it is. It's so nice. It surprised me. And that dry down, when it like finally dried down and it was just like on my skin, is so pretty. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I'm very, very happy to have this. Definitely gonna play with this some more, but yeah, I gotta be careful because whew, she's intense for me. So the next fragrance that I actually purchased is the Linterdit Givenchy. I don't know. Don't judge me. I have seen a little bit of buzz about this. I know this is fairly new. It's been out a couple months. I finally got to get my hands on it and smell it at the store. I smelled it. I loved it. I was like, oh yes, it has this ginger. It has like a blood orange, and it has some tuberose and some jasmine. And the dry down has like sandalwood, patchouli, and some vetiver. So I was like, oh, this sounds really good. I don't know about this, guys. I don't know. So I think this is one of those, it's not really sweet. It's sweet, but not sweet. When I put this on my skin, when I wear this, I smell Play-Doh. I smell Play-Doh. I don't like it. I know there's some people that like smelling like Play-Doh, but for me, it is, This is like supposed to be warm, spicy. I get that ginger. I definitely get the tuberose, but I don't know what else. It might be that pimento leaf. I don't know what it is. It kind of gives it like a little bit of spiciness to it, but for me, I just get Play-Doh. And I'm not sure if it's like an overdose of sandalwood or what. I just get Play-Doh. Not a fan. Definitely gonna have to work on this. Yeah, nah, she's not it. This is the next two fragrances you guys would have seen in a recent Sephora haul. I got the Burberry Herrera Eau de Toilette. This is a very freshy, almost aquatic, fruity scent. This has pear, it has some rose and some peony and some honeysuckle, and then it has that musk. When I first smelled this, I was like, oh, it's kind of light. It is kind of light. I still haven't had a chance to actually go to Sephora and smell this. So this is kind of light. However, the longevity on this thing is intense. This thing lasts forever. I was thoroughly surprised. And the dry down of this is beautiful. It has like this musk and stuff at the bottom. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. I kept smelling my wrist. I smelled it all night. Like, I kept smelling it. This thing lasts. I will probably go to Sephora soon and spray it and see if I do like it. But I'm telling you right now, this thing lasts. I do like this a lot better than the actual original Her, which is crazy. The original Burberry Her had the artificial strawberries. This has strawberries, but I don't really get a lot of strawberries. I just get pear. I get a lot of pear at the top. Definitely get your hands on it. I wish this came in like a spray thing, because I would say definitely test it out. I really am like really pleased with this. This is a surprising one for me. And then the next one that you guys saw is the Jo Malone Scarlet Poppy Intense. This is supposed to be comparison to, it's a comparison to the Kilian's Rolling in Love. I have not ordered the Kilian Rolling in Love. Remember, I said I'm not buying no more fragrances until February. But I think February 1st is when I'm gonna get the Kilian Rolling in Love. This is such a pretty scent. This is so pretty. There is something though in this scent. I believe it's the poppy. There is like, it goes creamy, and then there's something like screeching in the background, like just a little bit. Like as it dries down, I can smell that just a little bit. It's not bad, but there's like an underlining screechy sharp note that is not blended super well. Definitely still gonna love on her. This is definitely a really good one. That is the Jo Malone Scarlet Poppy Intense. Okay, so the next fragrance that I bought is the Carolina Herrera Lugere. This is so pretty. It's a very creamy, smooth type of fragrance. I kind of talked about this one before in a previous video about how I had preconceived assumptions about this perfume and how I didn't even want to smell them because everyone was kind of like hating on them. And then I smelled it and I loved it. That dry down is so incredibly it's so good. This smells so good. It's so edible. Like I want to like, I don't know, like just lick it up off my skin. That sounds gross. Don't do that. Okay, so this scent, it has like it has ylang ylang and it has like mandarin at the top, and then you have like some jasmine, which I was scared about. That jasmine, it has tuberose. It also has orange blossom, and it has a Bulgarian rose in the mid, and then it has this dulce de leche, this creamy dulce de leche. It has that praline, it has tonka beans. I was so surprised about this. This smells so good. So I love the way this dries down on my skin. It dries down to this like creamy, lactonic, like powdery goodness on my skin. I love this. The longevity though. I get maybe like an hour or two with this, and I'm an oversprayer. I spray heavy. It just doesn't last. I don't smell it. I don't know if I'm going anosmic to it, but I asked my daughter like, hey, can you smell me? And she's like, no. And I don't want to carry this around, like putting this in my purse. Like, I don't know. I can't do that. But I do like this. It's just longevity issues, just not the business. Okay, so now we're on to the last one. I saved the best one for last, y'all. You know that TikTok, I'm not gonna do it, girl. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it. Where? This is the one, the only Parfums de Marly Delina. Everyone talks about Delina, so I decided that, hey, I need to get Delina. I saw the price and I was like, no, I'm not gonna get Delina. So I ended up getting the Fragranza version of it. When I smelled it, I was like, ooh, nope, don't like it. And it sat on my shelf. But time progressed, my nose developed. My nose got a little bit stronger. I picked up the Fragranza, I smelled it, I fell in love. And was like, okay, Am I gonna do it? Am I gonna get the real one? And yes, I did it. I got the real one. This is Delina. This is just the regular Delina. She is everything that everyone has talked about. You know how people like to be different, like, oh, I don't like it. It doesn't smell like me. That was me at first. No, this smells wonderful. It has that rhubarb and that lychee that gives it a tartness, a sweet tartness, right? But the rose in here is so, oh my gosh. The rose in here is so pretty. It is the prettiest rose. This is a fresh, springy, youthful rose that is just so beautiful. It's tart, but it's sweet. It's fresh, but it has a little extra to it. It's just so beautiful. I am so head over heels in love with this. This has that Turkish rose. It has that peony. It has some musk in it. It has vanilla. It has that cashmere. Everything that everyone talks about is 100% true. This is so beautiful. I'm telling you, the bottle is even prettier in person. As I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is so dainty. It is literally like a woman's fragrance. Does that make sense? Like, this is just like, this is one of those fragrances that I think every woman should have. If you don't like it at first, just wait around, like, stick it out. Don't sniff it for a couple months and then come back to it. And I guarantee you, I don't guarantee. What am I talking about? Guarantee. Nope, I'm not promising you either. You will probably like this. I'm telling you, I just love it. I just love it so much. I'm so happy to have this in my collection. That is the Parfums de Marly Delina. That is the last purchase that I've gotten for the month of January. All right, guys, that is it. That wraps up today's video. That was a long video. Yes, it was. If you stuck around to the end, you are an OG. I am very happy with my purchases. There was only a couple that just did not work for me, but overall, I am super impressed with the month. And yeah, I feel like I got a lot of really good perfumes this month. What did you guys get for the month of January? What kind of perfumes did you get? I'm nosy. I want to know. I want to see what you got so I can know what to buy next. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Oh Lord, I hope that's right. This is the Lugere. Oh my gosh.